All right, next up, we're going to take a couple minutes to configure our Power BI desktop settings. This is extremely important. Please don't skip this step. It will make sure that you're able to follow along with the demos and the project build, and that your version of Power BI is behaving just like mine. I'm going to walk you through this in Power BI in just a second, but we're going to make changes in 3 different places. First, the global preview features menu. We're going to go ahead and select all of those boxes to make sure that we have access to all of the latest and greatest features. Next, in the current file data load section, this one's important. We're going to deselect 3 specific options here: update or delete relationships when refreshing data, auto detect new relationships after data is loaded, and time intelligence auto date time. Now, normally these are pretty handy features because they allow Power BI to automatically detect or identify relationships between tables that you're loading and create models automatically. But for the purpose of this course, I want to start from scratch, and we're actually going to build these relationships manually together so that we understand exactly how and why they work. And third, in the current file regional settings menu, we're going to set our locale for import to English United States. And that will align with the course project CSV files that we'll use throughout the course, which have some fields like dates and currencies that are formatted using the English US syntax. So by selecting our locale here in the regional settings, it will make sure that we're all seeing the same values no matter where we are in the world. Now, one final note before we walk through these updates: you'll notice there are global and current file options available. The options under current file need to be adjusted with every new Power BI workbook, so those settings don't persist across brand new Power BI or PBIX files. So with that, let's jump into Power BI, open up the app, and adjust these settings to make sure that we're on the same page. So when you first fire up Power BI, you may see a loading or startup screen that looks like this. We can go ahead and dismiss that screen. We're going to head to File in the top left, Options and Settings, and click Options. And this is where we're going to make those adjustments we just talked about. Starting with the Global Preview Features menu, make sure all of these boxes are checked right here. They're going to look a little bit different as the preview features change over time. Next up, we're going to go to Current File, Data Load. We want to make sure that update or delete relationships when refreshing data is unchecked. Same thing with auto detect new relationships after data is loaded, and auto date time as well. So none of those 3 boxes should be checked. And last but not least, in the regional settings, make sure that you're setting English United States as your locale for import. So we can press OK here. You might see a prompt that says a restart is required. That's just fine. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and save our file for the first time. I'm going to save it to a folder on my desktop here. And let's go ahead and name our PBIX file AdventureWorks space report. Press save, and we're good to go.